I'm Chris and I own CrossFit Longmont. Over the course of my career, I ran a really large facility with multiple programs in a bigger box gym. And then along that journey, I also dealing with a lot of chronic pain. And so I realized how important the link between rehabilitation and sports performance was, which led me into working on sports performance with youth Olympic athletes. From there, I moved here to Colorado and stumbled into CrossFit Longmont, where the team there and the community really lifted me back up. When I saw the gym was in need of new ownership, I felt like it was the right thing. I've worked with, again, like I said, several different facilities and several different CRMs or member management systems. And it's really, really hard to find one that comprehensively manages across all the different pieces of business management that you would want to look at. And I think PushPress does a pretty good job of having a finger in all of the important pies. The grow piece for us, I think, is one of the most critical components of PushPress because of the fact that it handles so much of the repetitive sales work that's really, really expensive for smaller gyms to try to run, with all of the automated workflows and all of the things where we're getting constant touch points with members. We can see when somebody's showing up. We can see when they've fallen off a little bit. It means I know when to step in when I see conversations going a certain way. So I think that's one of the most valuable aspects of PushPress as a whole, but it also, the committed club piece, I think, is an underrated thing. When we put that in last year, people literally call me to ask if they can get checked in for a class they missed so that they can get their stickers. Because we give out little monthly stickers if you hit the committed club, and we custom design them, so we make them kind of fun. This month's is a Rick and Morty sticker, so everybody's like, I'm gonna get it done. They've put in different levels of committed clubs. It was only at 12 sessions a month, but now we've got it so we can set it up for our other programs that we run as well, which are a little bit less frequent than our CrossFit program. The transition from coach to owner to business person is both bigger and smaller than you think, right? It's still coaching, right? You just start to coach your team rather than coach your members. And I think that's a really important transition, is understanding that your job's no longer to coach what's going on for the individual member, but to take care of that situation as a whole, and to understand that the business stuff really matters. And one of the biggest mistakes I see people that take over make is that they do lots of deals for friends, and that can really have an impact on your longevity of your business. So I think making sure that you're really charging what you're worth and that you are providing the value that you say you are is one of the biggest transition pieces for people out of coaching into business ownership, because now you're responsible for this whole ecosystem.